Hi friends, this week I've recreated my original Cypriot köfte recipe and spruced it up with lots of red capia and bell pepper to give it an amazing and dramatic colour contrast. It tastes fantastic too. These köftes are very versatile as a main meal, snack or lunch on the go, and can be eaten with a salad, in a sandwich, with chips or by themselves. But be warned, they're sure to be eaten up in no time, so it's always a good idea to make plenty to go around. The quantities given in this recipe should be enough to serve 5 to 6 people. To receive notification of my new recipes posted weekly, don't forget to subscribe and click on the bell button. As always, I've included what you'll need on the screen and in the video description. To start, chop into tiny pieces 2 red bell peppers and 1 large capia pepper. Obviously, if you have smaller capias, use more to achieve the same quantity of about 180 grams. If you happen to have a food processor or chopper, feel free to use that, otherwise a little bit of manual chopping will achieve the same results. Once chopped into tiny pieces, transfer into a large bowl. Move on to doing the same with 3 onions. Chop as small as you can. Add the chopped onions to the same bowl. Then chop a generous bunch of parsley after washing it under some cold water to remove any dirt. After adding the parsley to the other chopped vegetables, peel and grate 1.5 kilograms of potatoes. Use the coarse side of a grater. After you have grated the potatoes, squeeze out the excess water with your hands or by using a sieve. You can do this in stages or do them all at the end. The potatoes release a great deal of water which, if not squeezed out, would make the köftes fall apart, so this is a step not to be missed. Dispose of the water but keep the remaining starch and add to the bowl. This will help to mold the köftes together. Next, depending on your love of garlic, take between 5 to 8 garlic cloves and crush them directly into the bowl with the other ingredients. Then add 750 grams of minced beef. Now it's at this point that I realised my bowl wasn't big enough, so if need be, transfer to a larger bowl. Then it's time for the fun stuff, mixing it all together. We still have a few more ingredients to add, so after an initial mix, add approximately 70 grams of breadcrumbs, which you can make at home or buy ready-made. It equates to about 4 slices of bread. Break in 2 eggs, then add the seasoning. You can vary the seasoning as always according to your taste. Then in with the hands again for a final and thorough mix. Once you have thoroughly mixed all the ingredients together, level the top, cover and leave to rest for about 30 minutes. This should give you enough time for the breadcrumbs to soak up any excess liquid. After resting for 30 minutes, it's time to start making your köftes. Oil your hands with a drop of olive oil so that the mixture doesn't stick, then start forming palm-sized shapes as shown. Make about a dozen of these to get you started, then transfer over to the stove. Using a large frying pan, pour in about 1 to 2 centimeters of olive oil or other oil of your choice. Have the tray of prepared köftes ready at the side, and when the oil is hot, start placing them in one at a time. Allow to cook for a few minutes, then turn them over to cook on the other side. Repeat this until they are thoroughly cooked on both sides. Have a nearby pan to turn them out onto, which should be either lined with a paper towel or use a wire rack to drain off the excess oil. As you remove the cooked köftes, replace them with more as you go along, which means simultaneously making them up whilst others are cooking. Repeat the process until all the köftes are cooked in this way. The heat should be maintained at medium throughout to avoid the köftes burning. Afiyet olsun. If you enjoyed watching this video, don't forget to like, share and subscribe for more delicious recipes from Hülya's Turkish Kitchen.